Hey YouTube Nation, time for another kind of controversial quasi make you think video. And as you saw by the title, this is about kind of female exploitation. Now I'm not talking about prostitution and female trafficking and the horrendous things that happen around the world at the hands of men and women alike. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the views of women that are used in mass media and so forth, and how women should dress, how they should look, and how sexuality is used to get what a woman wants and to achieve success. This whole idea and this whole conversation came up when I was having lunch with a female acquaintance of mine. We were talking about life and pop culture and whatnot, and eventually Rihanna came up in the conversation. Now, this acquaintance, she's not a big Rihanna fan whatsoever, and she was really harping on her, calling her a slut, and the way she dresses gives out the wrong message. But then when the conversation got interesting is when she brought up the idea that her male handlers are the ones who are trying to pimp her out like this. And I had to stop her for a second. I was like, well, hold on a sec. Don't you think that Rihanna likes dressing the way she does? That she's comfortable with her sexuality, and she just likes to show off what God gave her? And the acquaintance's response was, no, there must be some dude behind the scenes, trying to sell this package of sexuality. And we're kind of butting heads about this. And so what I did is I asked this acquaintance to stand up for a second. And she's asking, well, why should I stand up? And I go, because I want to read what's written on your ass. On her butt, in clear as day, you can see this thing from space. It says PHAT, fat. And I go, well, aren't you doing the exact same thing? Having this written on your ass? And of course she fought against it, saying, no, it's not the same thing. Dressing up in skimpy outfits is not the same as having a word across your ass. And I actually contested that, actually, yes, it is. Because you're drawing attention to your ass. You want people to look and read. Maybe most men who look and read and try to talk to you, you don't want them to, but you do want men to notice that you have this written across your butt. And I also seen her wear one that says juicy and one that says sexy. And she does have a fine ass. So she wants that attention. And I go, it's kind of getting kind of ridiculous now, where there is exploitation of women by the hands of men. There's no denying that. But also you have to look at the equation of what women do to use their sexuality for their own gain. To say that all these supermodels and Playboy bunnies and female musicians who use their sexuality, that they are not choosing to use their sexuality for their own gain, is kind of ridiculous. We all know women out there who, they're smart, they're intelligent, they're beautiful, and when they want something or they want to get attention, they know how to get attention. We men, we're sexual beings. We like breasts, we like ass, we like legs, and women know this. And women know how to use this to their advantage. And the indoctrination of girls starts very early. Have you ever watched that show called Toddlers to Tiaras? Or something like that? I've only seen 2 episodes, like, it's stomach actually watching. And watching these women, these mothers, and I'm sorry to say this, I hope it doesn't disrespect anyone, but these women are obese, huge women who I guess are living through their daughters and trying to push positive self-esteem on their girls by dressing them up in skimpy bikinis, like 5-year-olds in bikinis, caked on makeup, fake eyelashes, prosthetic butts and breast enhancements, Photoshop images, all this stuff to use their little girls to win pageants and money. And the one episode I saw, one of the girls was a tween, and her ego was massive. She saw herself as like this gorgeous princess. And these girls will grow up thinking that the best way to move ahead is not by using the brain, but by using the breasts and the ass and their juicy fat ass to get whatever they want, because this is what they've been taught since they were little girls by their parents. But to even take it a step further, here on YouTube, there's some interesting channels where, girls will use their breasts to get whatever the hell they want and to get the viewership that guys like me and other people in here wish they could get. An example of which is one that I just found today. It's called Laura Defined or Laura Tickled. There's, I think, Laura Spectacular or something, but these Laura Defined channels, she has like 4 or 5 channels. She's an average looking girl. A lot of guys comment saying she's ugly and da-da. She's this ordinary, average looking girl. But she's very, very busty. And in every single video this girl does, and she just is a vlogger, she just comments and talks about random things, kind of like I do. But she makes sure that the cleavage is there. She always is flashing cleavage. And what's funny is if you actually watch this, and I actually put her name there on the screen so you can check it out, when sometimes in some of her videos, what she'll do is that she'll suddenly just be talking and then start bouncing. So she'll just bounce and for no apparent reason whatsoever. And even though most of her videos have more thumbs down than thumbs up, that most of the comments are pretty rude and crude against her, that guys just watch to see her breasts, girls comment about why she has her breasts in every video, she still has 8,000 plus subscribers, and her videos are seen like thousands of times within a week. Because this chick knows how to use her greatest assets to get what she wants. And I'm sure she's making some killer money off YouTube and Google ads because of it. Another one, and everyone knows about this one, is Hot for Cooking. This small little Asian woman with these ridiculously massive fake breasts wears bikinis, very tight revealing tops, just to cook normal meals. I'm talking about boiling water or making craft dinner, but her video, she has like 16,000 subscribers, and once she puts out a video, guaranteed 1,000 views within a day, which is what most of us YouTubers could dream about. You know, we guys don't have this kind of advantage. We can't put like massive load or big cock on the front of our pants without, you know, people either laughing or calling the police for, you know, being crude and rude or whatever. Like, it just wouldn't happen. People would like laugh and put down a guy for doing that. But for women, they know we're gonna look and we're attracted to this kind of stuff. And there's just there's a relationship guru, I forgot what her name is, but she also flashes her cleavage in every single video that she does. Even though she's talking about serious relationship issues, she still has to use the girls to get the subscribers and the views, because she knows men are going to look. So all I'm saying in all this is that, you know, there is exploitation all around, but women have to look at how fellow women push and exploit their sexuality and use it to their advantage. Every man knows a girl who uses her sexuality at the club, at the workplace, whatever, to get what she wants. I've worked with women who will come in with the tightest, most revealing things, and when the boss is around, it's amazing how quickly they flirt. They don't want any other male workers to pay attention, but the boss comes around and it's mad flirting. The girls are not sluts. They're very strategic. They know exactly what they are doing. You know, you open up magazines like Cosmo or Elle or any of these women-controlled magazines, and they're pushing these photoshopped images of how women are supposed to look. This is stuff that's outside the hands of men. It's in the hands of women. Women themselves have now gotten to the point where they know their sexuality is their greatest tool to get what they want, and many of them will use it to their advantage. So check out Hot for Cooking, and check out this Laura Tickled, or, you know, whatever, and you'll see for yourself just how breasts and ass can get a woman what most of us have to really hustle for and work hard for to get. So I just wanted to put that out there. And girls, stay sexy, be honest with yourself, and all the power to you. I'm not hating. You got the goods. Use it to your advantage and get whatever you can. All the best.